Hello and welcome to Math 3 Test 2 review. So I'm going to go over the 10 questions that you will find on your test tomorrow. Once again, these are not 100% the same test questions, but they're going to be like this. So, one spring day, Annabelle noted the time of day and the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. During that time, the temperature rose, stayed steady, and fell at different rates on the set of axes below. Annabelle created a graph of temperature over time. So here is a beautiful graph. At what time did the temperature first reach 67 degrees? So what I'm going to do is go on the y-axis, which I know you can't see my mouse. Let me see if I can edit that real fast live. I mean, it says capture cursor, so I don't know why it's not showing up. But, there it is. So we're going to go up to 67. 1, 2 is right here. We're going to go over. It would be right here. I would follow the line down. And that'd be 1 hour before noon. Well, 1 hour before noon is 11 a.m. Hit submit. Yes, and we got it right. So that's what problem 1 is going to look like. Problem 2 is the same concept. Nora left her house and drove to the store. She stopped and went inside. From there, she drove in the same direction until she got to the bank. She stopped and went inside the bank. Then she drove home. The graph shows the number of blocks away from home Nora is X minutes after she left her house until she got back home. As she heads to the store, after how many minutes was Nora 1 block from her house? So, the first one is the store, right? So we go up here, let's make sure. She drove to the store. So the first thing is, this is the store. After 1 block, how many minutes after 1 block? Well, 1 block would be right here, which would be over at 1 minute. And we got it right. Cool. Question number 3. Creating a scatter plot. So use the data below to create the given scatter plot. So all we have to do is fill out this table. So 0, 7, 0, up to 7, dot. 1, 4, over 1, up 4, dot. 5, 9, over 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 7, 9, over to 7, up to 9. 2, 8, 8, 7, 8, and 7, 3 and 5, and then 9 and 8. Alright, the scatter plot below shows positive or negative. Well, if I had to really say one of those two, I would say positive, because they do go up. Because as the plotted values of x increase, the y values generally increase as well. So, yep, they said the same exact thing. Sweet. Question number 4. We have to do another one. All right, so 9, 2. Click. 0, 6. 3, 4. 6, 2. 5, 5. 1, 4. 8, 4. And 2, 4. So this one I would say is a downward trend. So that's going to be negative because y keeps going down, decreasing. Yep, perfect. Right, number 5. As you can tell, most of this doesn't require too much writing things down right now, which is a good thing overall. So if I look at these dots, this scatter plot shows a negative, and I would say linear, with one, no, not with one outlier, no, just negative linear, I guess. Because an outlier would mean there's a point like way away from everything. This guy is away, but it's on that negative trend. The y points generally decrease. Submit. And they say the same exact thing. They agree with it. Sweet. Question number 6. Same idea. Oh, if I look at this one, this is also another negative one. Let's get a different one. All right, this one right here. So if I look, all these dots are all over the place. So this is no. There is no association because the dots are all over the place. They show no pattern is what it truly says. And there they go. Because they're all over the place, there's no pattern. Now, question number 7. This is where we're going to have to use our notebook. So let me open up my notebook. This is question number 7. We have 0.47 And we have slope is undefined. Ooh. So this is going to be one of those ones that if you're unlucky, it's more of a trick question. So an undefined slope means that your answer is going to look like this. It's going to be a straight vertical line. So whenever you see the word undefined slope, the first thing that you need to write down is just x equals, and then you're going to just write down the number that they gave you. So that's all you can do. There is no other real math with this. You just have to know when you have an undefined slope, it's going to be x equals. So I'm going to type in my box, x equals 4. Hit submit. And that is exactly the right answer. So you need to remember, undefined will be a straight vertical line, and it will be x equals. Now, if we had one where it said a 0 slope, let's see if I can find one real quick. No. Undefined, undefined. Ah, here it is, a 0 slope. So this one, and I'm going to say this is 8 because you're going to get more than one of these problems. So 8 says you have a point 8, 6, slope 0. Whenever you have a 0 slope, that means it's going to look like this. It's going to be a horizontal line, which means instead of x equals, it's going to be y equals whatever y you had. In this case, y equals 6. And yep, that's a good answer. And then the last type of problem you could have on here is when they actually give you a real slope. So this one, I know you guys can't see it, but this one is a real slope. So I'm going to put down number 9. It says 0.53. And slope is -4/5. So what they want you to do is use the format y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. So for this one, we can say y equals, well, our slope is right there, -4/5 x plus, they did not tell us the y-intercept. So what we need to do is plug in our point and solve for b. So the y of our point is 3 equals -4/5 times our x, which is 5, plus b. Now we should all know we don't like that fractions. We're going to put it over 1, and we can just multiply. So 3 equals, well, -4/5 times 5/1 is -20/5, which is just -4. So it's -4 plus b. And then we're going to do house method. +4, +4. And b equals 7. So we can put a 7 there. So now on my computer, y equals -4/5 x plus 7. And there we go. We got the right answer. And then finally, question 9 and 10 are just 2 house method problems. So let's do number 9. This is the real number 9 for the test at least. -16 minus 7a equals 5. Draw a line. Put our house. +16 plus 16. That leaves us with -7a equals 21. If we put our house in, we're going to divide, and we got to take that negative with us. So divide by -7. A equals -3. And you could just type in -3. And there we go. So hopefully this will help you study for your test on Friday. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message on Remind, and I'll be happy to get to you. Thank you.